Welcome back. This is softwares. We have done hardwares, or the examples of hardwares, memory, or the examples of memory. Now we are looking at the softwares. Okay, like we said earlier, the software is simply the heart of the computer. The heart of the computer. Okay, or rather the spiritual part of the computer. So in our language, software includes computer programs and mobile apps, or rather is anything that instructs hardware on what to do and how to accomplish it. That's why we defined it earlier to say software is simply a set of instructions installed in the computer's memory, okay, which is just one and the same. Examples of softwares include web browsers, photo editors, and video games. Okay, remember we classified software into three, which one we said the system software, utility software, and application software. So the software a computer uses to carry out its basic operations is referred to as systems software, or rather the heart of the computer. So there are various classes of software that make up system software. One, the operating system is one of the class. It is the one which instructs hardware on what and how to do. For that keyboard to start working, for the mouse to start working, there must be the operating system which will make an interface between the mouse and the main computer, or rather the CPU. Okay, as an illustration, it manages the printer when printing documents. In addition, it also translates user commands and it serves as a link, or rather an interface between the hardware and application software. The operating system controls the data flow between the input and output systems. Okay, we have a number of examples of operating system softwares. One of it is Microsoft Windows. Okay, we have Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, Windows 10 Pro, Windows 95, Windows 98, Windows NT, Windows Millennium, some Linux, as well as Mac OS. Okay, Windows Vistas, all these are examples. An operating system must be able to do the following tasks. Manage system resources. It has to manage the resources of the system. Okay, so we have CPU scheduling. Memory serves as a working area where the computer stores information and program instructions. The CPU is responsible for executing program instructions, managing device commands, and receiving device responses. To regulate CPU usage by devices and applications, an operating system is required. The operating system should also manage the processes, or rather process management. Okay, process management is an essential function of an operating system that involves handling the processes, which includes programs or applications running on a computer. The operating system manages the creation, scheduling, and termination of processes, as well as their communication and synchronization. The operating system also manages the memory. Okay, computers use memory to temporarily store data and instructions from applications, operating systems, and hardware devices. Given that modern operating systems can run multiple applications and devices simultaneously, and computers typically have between 1 and 4 GB of RAM, there is a lot of memory to keep track of. RAM is divided into small spaces with unique addresses that an operating system must monitor to manage memory effectively. The operating system also manages the input or other output devices. So here, this is a critical component of any modern operating system. The input-output devices include peripherals such as keyboards, mouse, printers, scanners, and network interfaces. These devices are used to communicate with the computer and are essential for users to interact with the system. The operating system also manages the file system. In addition to hardware, resources, a computer also stores all the information and data that users manipulate on storage devices such as hard disk, CDs, DVDs, and removable drives. The operating system is responsible for managing these storage devices and helping users manage their files. Okay, so for instance, you want to create a file on the computer. That file you create, it will be registered in the operating system. So you find that when we remove the operating system, then whatever you store, all the folders that you put on the computer will be taken off. Okay, meaning they are stored in the operating system.